Good morning, beautiful family. Again, out of the light, out of the love, and from the sacred waters. I've been reflecting on my time becoming like water, this process of deep integration and deep embodiment, the rebirthing with water and into water, where I've been, I did spend in the last 2 years hours and hours and hours in the water, just unraveling my body, thawing, defrosting patterns, armor, attachments, structures, belief systems, healing wounds, integrating, multidimensional integration. It's interesting, the lights are coming on through my head. And exactly, turning myself fully on. And for that, we need to let go. We need to let go of the constructed self, to decode our genes and become our soul embodied. And when our soul embodies and the soul folds in as well, then our monadic energy can come fully online. For that we need to surrender so deeply, not just in one ceremony or one profound journey, but the deep embodiment that can only happen when we are in everyday life. In everyday life, in this human vessel, here on earth with earth, not up in the clouds, up away, up in other dimensions, but really fully here. Our multidimensional self is still in many other places, and our omnipresent self, our omnipotent self is everywhere, is everything. There we literally are the ocean, we are the earth, we are the universe, we are the galaxy, we are everything. And that's not set from an ego, because that is humbling, and that has nothing to do with the ego. The ego layers are just our personality, our identity that we formed before we were even conscious most of the time. And if you have children or nieces or nephews or grandchildren, well, if you have grandchildren, then you have children, of course. But if you might have no children and you have nieces or nephews, and you have godchildren, like friends, and you help them parent their children, you can watch it. You can watch the programming into the fear, into the guilt especially, guilt to wanting to be creative, guilt to wanting to do our own thing as babies, and getting as little children, toddlers especially, getting stopped by the parents because we annoy them, or we are too messy, or we wanna draw on something, and the parent thinks, or the grandparent or the carer, they think it makes it too messy if we do that. Stifled, our essence gets stifled. Happened to all of us. That's part of our learning here. And so to unravel all this stiffness and stifledness, water can help us. So drinking this water, the Kangen water, has been helping me my guidance had been, drink the Kangen water. Kangen means return to origin, which I didn't know then, and tell people about it, which I started doing almost 2 years ago now. The message wasn't, start drinking this and you're going to be super successful and super rich and la la la, or you're going to be ranked this and that. The message was, start drinking this water and tell people about it. I've been doing that, and now I have got, like, I don't know, it's almost, I think, 500 videos on my YouTube channel, because I've been talking about water and soul embodiment and monadic expression and what I am here to share and talk about. This water has been helping unravel my throat chakra. It has also helped me stay super deeply and become super deeply hydrated. So I'm talking from overflow. I'm talking like water, like a waterfall, like the gentle ocean waves. Yeah, always different. But I have been becoming like water, becoming like the ocean, soft yet powerful. And the water has been helping me unravel, being in the ocean for hours and hours, to heal, to let the water hold me, to soften, to let my feminine energy come fully online again. The Shakti energy is like the ocean, and I am in a female body here. I am a mother and a woman. I have an inner masculine, yes, a yin and yang energy, and integrating our full being is the integration of the soul and our monadic energy. There's a shift now, because I'm feeling really integrated. I am feeling really on. I'm feeling really deeply home in my body. Lately, it's also draws me always home again, home, into my sanctuary, onto my grid there. And yeah, everything out here is changing. There's lots of building going on, and yeah, anyway. We don't keep going forever through a process. So the turning myself into water and returning to origin, there's some completion there. So we are in the new moon energy right now too. This is actually the new year energy. New moon right now, that's what we are all feeling. The birds just had their babies pop, new life, and yeah, we have the new moon, and we also have a lot of, Mercury has just come out of retrograde and the shadow retrograde phase, and there is an energy of newness and movement. And if we have been doing our deep work, then we have a different grid online then. We're in a different frequency. We are vibrating differently. When we are doing decoding to become all that we came here to be and bring our 12-strand DNA online, then we need to do this deep work. We need to then also be in our singularity. That can mean letting go of relationships where one is staying and not growing and isn't decoding, and the other one is, and then you might have to, we can't force anyone. And then what looked like that would last forever, so-called forever, might not. And sometimes, and that's everybody's choice and the free will, people do stop and stay in the relationship, to not move, to not decode, and the preference is on that, and everything is okay. Everybody has to do, we all have to do what we are meant to be doing here, and how far we are meant to move. I know that now, and that's why I had to keep moving. I had to keep moving. Yeah. Moving. There was never, that was a question, but there also never was. There's deep guidance from my monad to keep going, because that is what I am here for. And then leading others in that. Yeah. So. This gentle, beautiful tree. I've been under this tree and with this tree for so long. It's a very sacred, beautiful, it's a gentle, soft tree, reminding me, yeah, of my softness and my gentleness, and yeah, when we stop hustling and performing, and we are just who we are, with life. We are life, and we are with life, and we are with earth, shining our light, deeply anchored in the dark energy of matter, our frequency rising and rising and rising, and everything I share for that. Yeah, so this water, that's why it says, change your water, change your life. It is true. It has been helping change my frequency. It has been helping change my land, my home, my family. Yeah, flowing like water. It has been helping embodying our soul, my monadic energy expressing, and the frequency devices. Terahertz, the light of life, and the earth dancing together, recharging us on a cellular level and helping repair, fill our bone density back up, strengthen our energy. And this is not a one session, a one go thing. It's a gentle nourishing, just like with the water, daily getting stronger, daily getting healthier, daily getting more and more integrated and embodied. My monadic energy in my body, my multidimensional self, integrated, aligned, here fully. And I had a beautiful conversation yesterday with a brother, and he's also been doing deep work for many years and lifetimes. We were sharing about, he does wonderful work now about, yeah, feeling, where how the house needs to be designed to work. For example, with the elements, with the water, with the ley lines. It's super powerful, because it all matters. How the walls are shaped, where which room is, where the house and the rooms are being built. It all matters. Yeah, so he's also become a sacred architect in that way. Super powerful. And we were sharing about what an honor it is when we are doing our soul's work. And always our previous work, he used to be an engineer. Yeah, I used to be working in travel. Now it's inner travel, and he is using his his engineering background and construction background for his soul's work, as do I from my traveling, the inside traveling now. So our old work wasn't for nothing, of course, and out of that we have expanded and grown. But when we are in our sacred soul's mission and we are doing our sacred monadic work, our soul's work, that's an honor. That is nourishing, that replenishes us, that has us in the highest vibration. That's not for ego, that's not for the self, that's for the whole. That's service, in service to love, in service to the monad. Yeah. It's an honor. And it has taken a lot for that to come on and to get there. It's not easy. It's the hardest thing you can probably ever do. But it is worth every little bit. Every little bit. Yeah. And your soul, your being knows that if you resonate with this and what I'm saying, then keep going. And if you want guidance or need any assistance, then get in touch. You know where I am. On the inside, if you're watching this, yeah, we are probably linked in the quantum field, and yeah, we are also entering now the new time of really coming together with our people, our soul tribe, our monadic tribe, where we are going together forward, and we need to let go of all the old belief systems, as well as around networks and direct selling and so on. This is a wonderful opportunity to do something together that is soul aligned. It's not from the old. So old blockages and belief systems need to go. This is serving humanity, serving the earth, serving life together. And we are ascending together and descending down here and into our bodies and into this, onto this earth, and yeah. And then we can also meet our partners whom we have the same grit with. The same grit, and we are here for the same mission. Yeah. Also to just be, love expressed, living like water and being like water and living as love. Living love. Just being the embodiment of our essence. The old constructed false identity and self melting, has melted, integrated. So happy new moon, and we are moving into the solstice as well. It's a powerful, powerful time, and it's a good time to write, to have communication with those that there still needs something to be cleared and said, or write a letter and talk telepathically, and yeah. Yeah. And anchoring the light that we are, anchoring the light of love, and anchoring, yeah, true embodiment here in this planet, and yeah. Yeah, to all our homecoming. So much love. and yeah, keep turning the cells on our rainbow plasma energy, just like you see in my soul chakra, which is beautiful seeing through this head. Okay, have a magical day, and I see you later, and always in the quantum field. Thank you for watching, thank you for sharing your energy, thank you for being here, thank you for doing the best you can, and thank you for showing up for yourself first, and then out of that for everyone and everything. Yeah.